Yeah, turn it up for a second because I don't have anything to. I don't know. I'm gonna turn it up. Welcome to Bowling Park. Sampa Army versus Stallions X. Stallions X is batting. Current score 8-0 in at the end of the first over. Zia has 7 and Shan 1. John Ross Jagger bowled the first over. He got 8 runs off that. It's overcast and a little bit windy this morning. Rain is expected at some point. Hopefully it holds off and we get a game in, maybe 2. Should be an exciting day. Teams are playing for qualification in the playoffs this weekend. And, first ball delivered to Avazia, plays back to short mid off, no run. O'Shane Thomas is bowling. He delivered that first ball. O'Shane runs in, delivers, pulled through backward square between third fan leg and 4 runs. I was down the leg side and always there just O'Shea and Jangasar pulled it back easily for 4. So O'Shea is down the leg side. Not much pace on the ball this morning. O'Shane runs in, delivers, tries a short ball down the leg side. Umpire calls a wide. O'Shane haven't got his line yet. Struggling a little bit with the line. There's a little bit of dew in the field. The run up is he's very gentle in his run up. O'Shane delivers again down the leg side. Again. Umpire does not signal a wide. There seems to be a conversation with the umpire and the batsman as to why. Umpire indicating the batsman walked inside the ball, therefore he moved from his batting position and at his discretion was not a wide. O'Shane runs in, delivers, again on the leg stump, again to the third fine man, to the fine leg, picks it up and throws it to the keeper. They get a single. 1 to Cheyenne. Score moves on to 13, 14. Ocean runs in, delivers. Oh, beautiful ball. Beautiful ball. On the outside, over. Ball takes a beautiful bounce, goes through the keeper, no run. Ocean once again runs in, delivers. Again, ball goes to back quarter square. Fine leg runs around and picks up and take an easy single. At the end of the over, 2 overs, 16 runs, no wicket. Stallions are batting. Sampa Army won the toss and decided to bowl first this morning. The boundaries are just about 75 yards around the field, except for the mid-wicket boundary from this end. It's about 73. John Ross Jagasar continues from the bottom end, and he's going to bowl to Cheyenne Jangyar. Jagasar delivers, ball goes to short mid-wicket, short mid-on, sorry, and batsman takes no single. And this one is driven in the air, pitches up for 6. Cheyenne just gets on the front foot, over extra cover, 4 runs. 6 runs, sorry. Score moves on to 22. Jagasar delivers again, this time plays through the gully region. Short gully, batsman taking an easy single. And Cheyenne moves on to 13, the score moves on to 23. 1 ball left in the over. Should be. Jagasar goes around the wicket again and goes to long off and no run. Jagasar delivers again, this time gets an inside edge, runs down through the third man region, and batsmen take 2. Zia got that inside edge and ball ran down to that fan leg region. Jagasar delivers again, and now that he's pulled through the mid-wicket region, they take a quick single. They're going to look for 2, and 2 is on the books, and the batsman comfortably gets home. Ball goes back to the bowler. That's the end of the over. At the end, it's 27 for nothing and no wickets in 3 overs. You get 11 runs off that over. At the end of the last over, Ocean Thomas was walking on the pitch. I think he's having some trouble with the run up. He's bowling, not bowling at full pace. He's concerned somewhat about that run up. Thomas runs in, delivers, and it's a wide down the leg side, 4 runs. Keeper had no chance, and it went all the way to the boundary for 4. Again, Thomas is having some trouble with his run up and his direction. He needs to get that straightened out. This is his second over he's bowling from the top end. He's bowling with the breeze coming down, and Thomas delivers on the leg stump again, and the batsman take 2. Ball went down to the fine leg region, and they take 2 easy singles. Cheyenne has 13 and our Zia has 13. The score moves on to 34. Thomas bowls again. This time the ball is on the offside. Batsman makes huge shot to go through extra cover. Didn't connect, goes through, and the keeper collects comfortably. Thomas runs in again. He delivers. Oh, this one is short, and batsman Cheyenne just opens the face of the bat, goes through the backward square region, and they pick up an easy 6. And the noise you're hearing is from the other field where Potomac is playing the local boys, DMV Warriors. And it's a huge game. DMV Warriors win, they'll qualify. Potomac lose, then obviously will not qualify. They will be watching the playoffs. At this field, Thomas runs in again, delivers, ball on middle leg, go to the backward square region, and Cheyenne picks up a easy, comfortable single. Score moves on to 41. Got 2 deliveries left in this over. Ocean runs in, delivers. Again, it's wide, and the batsman goes through the third man region down there, and he picked up an easy 6. 2 wide, easy shot, open the face, and this guides the ball all the way down to that region. Score moves on to 47 without loss. Thomas again delivers, good ball. Batsman tucks it in to the short square leg region. Take a quick single. He throws to the bowler's end, but the batsman at home safe. At the end of 4, it's 48 without loss here at Bowling Park. Stallions. Sampa Army again won the toss. Decided to have Stallions bat, and Stallions seems to be handling the bowling very well. The bowlers seem to be concerned about a little bit about the run-up. They're not. It's a little bit of dew in the grass still. There's going to be a change of bowling from the bottom end. soon as they tell me who's going to bowl, I'll let you know. Bowler delivers the ball, full ball, on the offside, through the shot long off, at the 30-yard circle, and the ball hits directly into his hand, and he's out, caught. Andre McCarthy delivered that ball, full ball to the batsman, and he just didn't get on top of it. He just hit it straight back down to that long off region, and the fielder comfortably took the catch. Sampa Army Stallions lost their first wicket. They're batting 48 for 1 at the start of the 5th over. New batsman. That was Z as the batsman who got out just now. Andre is not Andre. Cameron Sheikh is the new batsman, and he's going to face the second ball from McCarthy, who runs up, delivers, and he tucks it to the backward square region. Oh, what an easy single. But it was the fielder just stood there. The batsman hustled home. He had to dive into the pitch, to his crease, and they got the single. So 4 balls have been bowled in that over, and Shane got that delivery. He just split it to the short point region to keep it run over and picked it up. No run. Again, McCarthy delivers. This time he delivers on the leg side, and Shane just tucks it through the deep square region, and they pick up an easy single. At the end of the over, Sampa Army is now 52 for 2, 53 for 2. Sorry, Stallions X is 53 for 1 at the end of 5. 52 for 1. Score is a little bit late coming in from the scorer. This is the same issue we had all week. The scores updating about 15 seconds delay in the scoring, so we apologize for that. O'Shane Thomas has been replaced at the top end. And as soon as we get the bowler's name, we'll pass it along. That last over by Andre McCarthy cost 4 runs, and he picked up the first wicket. Angelo Pereira is the new bowler starting from the top end. And Sheehan gets the ball, he plays it through the short cover region and picks up an easy single. Score moves on to 53. The start of the 6th over. Sheehan has 25 and Cameron Sheikh has 2. Cameron Sheikh received the ball, plays across. It was a bit short, tried to pull through the mid-wicket region, and he misses completely, and it goes through the keeper without scoring. No run. Pereira delivers again this time. Oh, he does the same thing again. He's going across the line, trying to go through that open region at the backward square, and completely misses the ball. Almost got bowled, but he survives another ball. Pereira delivers again. This time the ball is on the leg stump, and he tucks it through the square, and they pick up an easy single. That's 1 to Cameron, and the score moves on to 54. Sheehan gets the ball through the cover region, and the batsman run for a quick single. 55. Pereira delivers again. Batsman plays the shot, he misses completely and goes to the keeper. No run. So at the end of 6 overs, Stallions X 55 for 1. Cameron Sheikh on 3, and Cheyenne Jangar is 26 over 17. He has 1 boundary and 2 sixes in his innings so far. McCarthy is going to continue from the bottom end. Cameron Sheikh is going to be facing, or Sheehan is facing, and he gets the ball and tries to cut too close, goes through the keeper. No run. Not sure that was a shot to be cutting, other than should be playing on the front foot. Now he gets one on the leg stump, and he tucks it through the coverage to the onside, and picks up an easy single. McCarthy delivers, and Cameron Sheikh hits it down to the deep mid-wicket region, and he gets out. Fielder takes a nice catch, low, rolls over to protect the ball, and Cameron Sheikh is out. Now 56 for 2. Cameron made 3, and the spinners have slowed down the runs. Both spinners have bowled well, and they've picked up the wickets so far. It's going to be an interesting game. Stallions X obviously wants to win. Sampa Army played yesterday. They batted first and lost the game. So with the expected rain, they chose the field to know what they're going to be chasing. But The weather seems to be clearing up, so I don't think this. Hopefully the rain doesn't become a factor. Uh, it's cleared up from the last hour. The wind is a little bit there, but not much, and it's a comfortable day in the field. The new batsman is at the crease, and McCarthy is going to deliver. This call, man. Sada is a new batsman. Why is this updated? And the play through the offside, and he gets they run for a quick single. He gets off the strike. Sad picks up the easy single, and Sheehan is batting on 27. Score is 57 for 2. Sheehan plays the ball through the point region all the way to the boundary, and they pick up an easy 2. Score moves on to 59 at the end of 7. Stallions X 59 for 2. Andrew McCarthy has bowled 2 overs for 8 runs, and he's picked up the 2 valuable wickets for his team this morning. Andrew Pereira will continue from the top end. Sheehan Jangar is facing. Sorry, Sad is facing. And Pereira bowls. Gets it short, somewhat short, and run down to the backward square region. O'Shane Thomas runs around and picks up the ball. They pick up an easy single, and the score moves on to 59. Sheehan Jangar is going to bat. He's on 30, off 20 balls. Per bowls, delivers. Again, the ball just runs through that slit corridor down to the short fireman, who runs around, picks it up. They pick up an easy single. Saad Ali, the left-hander, is facing, and he gets the ball, and it's a short ball. He pulls it through the onside, through the long off region and long on region, and they pick up an easy single. Pereira balls, ball goes to the square, and batsman jogs home for a single. Score moves on to 63. 2 balls left in 8 over. Pereira ball delivered, ball hit straight back, past the bowler, and they pick up a single. The spin bowling has slowed it down completely from the earlier pace from the opening overs. Pereira balls, delivers, and Sheehan just cuts the ball, but it goes to the The point, no run. The end of the over, 64 for 2. End of 8. Cheyenne is on 31. Sadali is on 4. The spinners have bowled a combined 4 overs for 16 runs and 2 wickets. At the end of 4 overs, there were 48 for 4, and the spinners have come in and slowed the pace down completely. The batsmen are just taking their time playing the ball. McCarthy is going to deliver to Saad Ali, who then cuts the ball through the backward square region, and it goes all the way down to the boundary, and it's 4 runs. It was a cut and went all the way down to that backward square region. He bowls, runs up, delivers the ball. Again, simply tuck the ball through that slip region, and they take a comfortable single. Cheyenne goes on to 33. The score moves on to 71. McCarthy to Saad. Saad and he bowls him. He was with a big heave shot, never got into the ball, no foot movement at all, just stood there, and his head was all over the place, and just made the big swipe, and McCarthy bowls him. McCarthy picks up the 3rd wicket for his team. He's bowled well. He's come in, and along with his other spin partner Pereira, they have slowed it down, and they've picked up the 3 wickets, and now it's 70 for 3 in the 9th over. You're looking at a score of somewhere around 162. I think that on the start that they had, they being Stallions X, Sampa Army would be happy with that 162, because the last 16 balls have cost 22 runs and picked up 3 wickets. The new batsman is Shivan. No. We'll get to the new batsman name here in a second once it comes up. Shedley is the new batsman, the left-hander. He's going to face the Andrew McCarthy, who's picked up 3 for 14 and 2.4 overs, and he's going to go around the wicket to the left-hander. McCarthy runs in, delivers, and it's stuck to the first slip, who picks it up. No run. Shadley Van is facing second delivery, and he just plays it to the backward square, put the point region actually, and they get an easy single, and that's the end of a very good over by Andrew McCarthy. He's bowled 3 overs for 15 runs, picked up 3 wickets this morning. They have completely pulled the scoring back from the Stallions, who were up to a flying start. There's going to be a change of bowling from the top end. Pereira will yield to while we wait for that, the score is 73 for 3, 71 for 3 at the end of 9. You're looking at a score, projected score of about 158 in that area. Bowler delivers, and there seems to be a bit of confusion between the batsmen. The ball hit the batsman, went to the leg side, and the keeper ran around. The batsmen couldn't decide if they wanted, and went back to the original crease. Again, that was Shadley who tucked the ball to the backward square, and he gets an easy single. Sheehan is going to face now he's got a bat. Nurse gently walks in, delivers on the leg side. On the leg side, umpire calls it wide. Seems that the bowler and the keeper and those close were appealing for a catch. Somewhat disappointed that the umpire was not impressed with their appeal. Nurse walks in again, delivers to John Ross Campbell, who again takes a step up and plays the ball through the long on region to the boundary, and they pick up an easy 2. So at the end of they got one ball left in this over. Nose walks in again, delivers to John Ross Campbell, and tucks it to backward square. Easy single at the end of over 13. They're 115 for 4. John Ross Campbell on 7, Cheyenne Jangar on 58. Cheyenne has 5 sixes, 2 4s, faced 34 balls, and has 58 to his name. He's on a strike rate. He's been around this 170, 180 strike rate for his entire inning, so he's been consistent, keeping the runs going, the batting around him. The projected score at this point of 20 is 177. They've changed the bowling. Navin Stott has been taken off, and we'll tell you who we're here in a second. First ball goes straight down. John Ross Campbell could do nothing, but the bowler runs up, delivers, and John Ross Campbell stood there and hits the ball straight down to the long on boundary. Straight in his hand. Fielder didn't have to move. The ball just went, took a very comfortable catch. Campbell stood there, couldn't believe what he had done, looking at the bottom of his bat. It was, he seemed disappointed that he wanted, that he didn't get a better shot on that ball. So that's a 5th wicket. Angelo Pereira is back on the bowling. That was his start of the 3rd over. So he's got 1 for 8 in 2.1 overs. So it's down 115 for 5. And this is the start of the 14th over. Waka Salim is the new batsman. He's going to be facing the second ball from Angela Pereira. Who is into his third over, and Pereira runs and delivers, and he just tucks it through the backward point, get an easy single, quick single, and Wakas is off to strike. First ball. Score moves on to 116. Score moves on to 116. Pereira delivers again, and it's pushed back to that deep square, backward square region, and they take two. Ball gets to the bowler, but the batsman was there already. Cheyenne moves on to 60. Score moves on to 118. Pereira to bowl to Cheyenne, who gets under this one, and he hits it through the extra cover region for 6. Yeah, he just leaned into that. It was pitched up and some air in it, and he just got under it and through the extra cover region. 6 runs. That's his 6-6 for the inning. And now the score here, 66. The score moves on to 125. Cheyenne just tucks it again to that point area, and an easy single. Score moves on to 125. Cheyenne moves on to 67. Pereira has 1 ball left in this over. He plays it. Oh, what a quick single! What a single! This is excellent running. The ball just tucks to the backward point, and fielder had to take a couple steps, but the batsman already called for the single, and they got home safe. Very, very good running between the wicket, and the score gets on to 126 at the end of 14. Cheyenne on 67 and Waka Salim 2. There's 6 overs to go. Projected score is up to 180. Ashley Nurse is going to continue from the bottom end. And facing Ashley Nurse is going to be Waka Salim is going to be facing Ashley Nurse. Nurse runs up, delivers to Wakas, and Wakas just taps it back where the short mid wicket runs in and picks up no run. Nurse again walks in and delivers to Wakas, who ball goes past the short mid wicket, a little bit wide, and the long on ran in and picked up. They got a run. Wakas moves on to 3, and the score moves on to 127. Cheyenne is going to face Ashley Nurse, and oh, there is a loud appeal to take a leg by. Oh, Nurse is disappointed. The keeper is disappointed. All the close fielders are very disappointed that they're out, but umpire signals leg by. Ball seems to be drifting a little bit down and probably a little bit high. That's what it. So the umpire gave it the benefit of doubt. What he saw. Nurse walks in again, balls to Wakas, who tucks it through the backward square region. Easy single, and the score moves on to 129. Shane is on strike. He's on 67. Nurse bowls, and he licks it to the long on region. Short, that's at the 30-yard circle. Pick up an easy single. 130. There's one ball left in the over. Wackers is going to be facing it from Nurse, who runs up, delivers, and Nurse again. Wackers just plays it short, and fieldsmen run around, pick it up. They get a run. At the end of 15, it's 131 for 5. Shane is on 68, Waka Salim on 5. Nurse completed that over, which caused 5 runs. Angela Pereira is gonna finish up his bowling from the top end, and he is gonna be facing Cheyenne, who Waka Salim, who just plays it back to the bowler, no run. Pereira delivers again, and Waka tries to cut, but didn't connect. Went straight to the keeper. Pereira delivers again, and this time they take a quick single, just to the short point region. The keeper runs to the ball before the fielder gets there, and they pick up an easy single. Very good running. Shane's been doing that all inning. He has imposed himself on the fielding team with his running. Pereira runs and delivers, and it's wide. Umpire signals that. Just delivers a little bit wide. He saw the movement by Cheyenne. He moved out, and he just drifted the ball. Umpire signaled the wide. Score moves on to 132. And now he gets the ball. Oh, what a catch. What a catch. He goes. Pereira saw him coming and just held the ball enough, and all Shehan could do when he was to slice it, feel it run around to the backward, a short third man, right about the 30-yard circle, and take a nice catch. The ball was in the air for a while. Shehan would be disappointed with how he got out. I'm not sure that was the time to go after that. He was batting very well, but yeah, he went after Pereira saw him twice, one on the wide, and this time again, he moved into the ball, trying to hit it out. And I think that it looks like Pereira just saw him coming, slowed it up somewhat, and got the slice. And the fieldsman who ran around and did a nice job. He finished it up. So Shehan went for 68. The score is now 133 for 6 in the 16th over. The new batsman is going to be, and in this tournament they're playing the ICC rule, where the new ICC rule, which is not going to take effect at the international level till October, but in the Unity Cup it's they're playing with, if you're out the court except in the last ball over, the batsman will face. In this case, now, we'll tell you who the new batsman is here in a minute. Pereira balls and delivers that ball. Went to the keeper, no run. Batsman hits the ball, they get an easy single, and that's the end of the over. Very good over from Angelo Pereira. It cost him about 5 runs, and the score is now 134 for 6 at the end of 16. I haven't updated the new basket. Where is it? Come on. So Nurse is going to continue from the bottom end. This is going to be his third over. He's picked up 1 for 12 in his 2 previous overs. The new batsman at the wicket is Shahir Hassan. He's going to... Waka Salim is going to be facing Ashley Nurse. And actually it should be... yeah, it should be Shahir Hassan. Again, there is a shout by Nurse for LBW. Again, the umpire is not impressed. But all Shahir Hassan did was tried to play the ball back, but misses him, but it's down the leg side. Nurse walks in again, bowls to Shahir, and all he can do is play it back to the keeper, to the bowler, sorry, no run. So Nurse is coming with a slow bowl and just slow things up completely. And now he hits it through the long on region, goes for 6. Shahir just stood there, and as Nurse delivers the slow ball, and just connects over the deep long on region for 6. Score moves on to 140, and we're in the 17th over. Nurse bowls is going to be bowling to Hassan again, and Hassan gets this one. It's down the leg side, goes around, tries to play the ball, pulls it, but go to the keeper, but it's a wide. Score moves on to 141. Nurse delivers to Hassan again, and goes through the long on region to pick up a single. Wakas is going to be facing from Nurse, and they just stuck it again, 2 backward square, easy single. Number 143, and 1 ball left in the 17th over. Nurse to Hassan. Nurse walks up, delivered, and they plays this back to the bowler. But Nurse slipped and the ball went by. They picked up a single at the long on, and the score moves on to 144 at the end of 17. So projected score is dropped to 169. Got 3 overs left. Waka Salim on 7, Shahir Hassan on 9. Ashley Nurse bowled 3 for 22. Angelo Pereira bowled 4 for 22. Picked up 2 wickets. So we'll see who's going to replace him. Bowler bowls and gets an edge that goes through first slip. There's no first slip there, and the fielder runs it down, picks up 2. Shah Hussain is on 9 again. It's John Russ Jagasad that's bowling, and picks it to the deep long on. They get a single, and their score moves on to 147. So this is Jagasad's 4th over. He bowls again, and he gets pulled to the deep long on. Picks up a single. Score moves on to 148. Hassan is going to face the fourth ball from Jagasar, and he hits it high in the air, but it's going to go right into the fielder's hand. It should be a comfortable catch, and it is. Hassan he just put it in his hand. He just not sure what he was going to do. He's got a few balls left, but he wanted to go after the scoring, get some runs. And all he could do is put it into the hands of the long on the boundary. He picked it up and wicket fall. That's a 7 wicket. So 148 for 7 and 17.4. Waka Salim on 8. Sherry Hussain got 12 off 11. You batsman will get announced here in a second and we'll pass it along. But he has to face with this new rule. So Wakas has to go back to the other end. So Jagas at the bowl. The 5th ball in his over. And beats the batsman, goes into the keeper glove, and no run. The last ball of Jagasar's spell. Again, he bowls to the batsman, and who cuts it? Oh, the fielder misses it. Oh, what a bad. That's a terrible feeling. And it went all over for 4 runs. I mean, it just went through his hands, and 4 runs. 4 runs. So score goes on to 152 at the end of 18. But I'm sure Jagasar is not impressed with his fielder out there. Ball straight to him, and just seemed to misjudge the pace of the ball. Went right by him all the way. Ashley Nurse is going to bowl the 19th over, coming from the bottom end. And he's going to be, Waka Salim is going to be facing. So Waka Salim, who is on 8, will get the first delivery from Ashley Nurse. And it's down the leg side. There's an appeal for stumping, not given, but umpire does signal a wide of Ashley Nurse bowling. Oh, there appears to be umpire has recalled his wide, and so 1 ball, no run. Nurse again, and again the ball. All Wakas can do is tap it back to Ashley Nurse, and two balls, no run. Win the 19th over. Score is 152. Again, Wakas takes a step and hits it through the deep backwards to the deep square region. They get an easy single. Could have tried for 2, but batsman seems to take 1. Nurse walks in again, and it goes in the air. The fielder runs in and takes a running catch. That was Mohammed Salim, who made 4, and Nurse has picked up his 2nd wicket. The score moves on to 153 for 8. And Stallions X is they're not sure if they have any batting in the back end, but this is not how you want to end your inning after such an impressive start. They have just seemed to not be able to carry on from the excellent start they had. We'll see if that comes back in the end. So we've got about 6 balls left in this inning for Stallions X. Sampa Army has done a good job. They were under the gun early, but their spinners have kept them in the game, and they have seemed to fight back. The projected score is about 164. Midway through, it was looking to be about 180 to 190. I'm not sure that the 164 is a score that on this pitch and on this outfield it's a little quick, and the pitch is a batting pitch. We'll see. Anyway, before we get to the Sampa Army batting, Nurse is gonna bowl this ball, and the new batsman, just hits it back to Ashley Nurse. He's got one ball left in the over. Nurse walks up again, delivers, and there's an appeal from Slip, but the ball seems to beat the edge of the bat, goes in the keeper hand, and at the Ashley Nurse, excellent 19th over, one run off of that, picked up the wicket, and at the end of 19, it's 153 for 8. Got one over left, and Mr. Big O'Shane Thomas is going to bowl the 20th over from where he started. He didn't seem very comfortable this morning when at the start of the inning. Maybe it's dried up now that he'll bowl. Don't know if he's going to bowl at his full pace, quite honestly, but we'll see. We'll see if it's more dry out there and if he can get his footing in, and if he could be more comfortable in the run-up, because certainly early in the morning he didn't seem very comfortable. Bowled a lot of bowled a couple wides, but most of the balls were not on the offside. They were more middle and leg and down the leg side, and the batsman took advantage of his pace and his lack of, or if you will, his leg side bowling. But we're back now in the 20th over. He's going to bowl the 20th over, and Waka Salim is going to face O'Shane Thomas in the 20th over. Waka says 9 off of 14. The score is 153 for 8 at the start of over number 20. Not sure what they're waiting on. Oh, they're resetting the field. They're moving the fielder back down to the fan lead boundary, and that seems to be where Thomas was bowling in his previous 2 overs. So they moved the fielder there back to the deep fine leg. So Thomas is ready to go. He started his run up and he delivers to Wakas, and Wakas just hits the ball to the long on, and but they don't take a single. Trade back, hit the stump, but the batsman was back in his crease comfortable. Not sure why Wakas wouldn't take a single, but he knows his batting partner better than me, so we'll give him the benefit of that. But these runs are going to be very valuable at the end. Let's see what he does with the second ball, what O'Shane Thomas does, and what the batsman can do. O'Shane Thomas runs, delivers, and Wakas whacks it in the air to the deep, long on, and all Wakas can do is put it in the air. So second ball, O'Shane Thomas pushes it up, Wakas goes to hit, and just fielder runs around, didn't take but a couple steps, and he puts it in his hand. So that's the 9th wicket down. We got 4 balls left in this inning. And there's 153 for 9. We got 1 wicket in hand and 4 balls. So let's see what happens if Stallions X can bat out these 4 balls and get a couple runs. And that's what I said when Wakas had a chance just now to take that single. He did not. And the next ball he went and again tried to hit it out the field, but all he could do was put it in the deep, long on, who took a simple catch, comfortable catch. The new batsman is Mushka Ahmed, and he's going to be facing O'Shane Thomas. As I Again, they're playing in this tournament the new ICC rule where on a catch, the new batsman must face. So, Mr. Ahmed will get to tell his friends, hey, I faced Ocean Thomas in the game. I'm not sure O'Shane is bowling it anywhere close to his pace, but let's see what he does. One wicket in hand, he may decide to just push one through, and let's see if he can get this wicket to what Mr. Ahmed will try to do. Thomas runs in, delivers, and Ahmed drives, gets a single, gets a chair from his teammates, gets one of Ocean Thomas. The score moves on to 154 with 3 balls left in the inning. Regmi is batting now. Bastant Regmi. He's gonna face the. He's got 2 balls left in the inning, or 3 balls. Ocean Thomas runs in, and he's gonna deliver to the batsman, and it's umpire does a signal wide, but the batsman just stood there, goes to the keeper, no run. 154 for 9. We've got 2 balls left in the inning. Thomas runs in again, delivers, and batsman swipes, goes through the keeper, no run. We've got 1 ball left, 154 for 9. Thomas would bowl in this, he so far bowled 2.5 for 30, picked up the wicket. He will be disappointed with his first couple overs. I was very expensive and wayward. But Sampa Army has done well. They did well to hold them under the 160 score. Thomas runs in, bowls, and again it's a swipe, and that's the end of the inning. At the end of 20, Stallions are 154 for 9. The scorecard reads: Awazir took 20 over 13. He's got 1-4-1-6. Cheyenne Jagasar was the star batsman, outstanding batsman of the day. He got out on 68 over 40, 2 fours and 4-6. Cameron Sheikh made 3 out of 7. Saad Ali 9 out of 8. Shadlian 10 from 12. John Ross Campbell 7 from 5. Waka Salim 9 from 16. Shahir Hassan 12 of 10. Mohammed Shad 4 from 3. Basit Rigmi got faced 5 balls but didn't trouble the scoreboard, and he was not out. Mushkar Ahmed took 1 for 1. The bowling: John Rajagasar 4 for 30 for 1. Ocean Thomas 3 for 30 for 1. Andrew McCarthy 4 for 27, picked up 3 wickets. Angelo Pereira 4 for 22, picked up 2 wickets. Navin Stewart 1 for 20. Ashley Nurse 4 for 23, picked up 2. So the spinners by themselves, they bowled 12 overs and picked up. They picked up 7 of the wickets, 7 of the 9, and they gave away 27, 49, 72 runs. So 12 overs for 72, and they picked up 7 wickets. That's excellent. They brought them back in the game. We'll continue here soon. Okay, we're starting. Sampa Army is batting. First ball goes to the 4 runs to the long on region. Batsman just went through, picked up an easy single, and looks like Angelo Pereira is batting, and he scored 4 off the first ball. Mohammed is bowling again to Pereira, who just tucks it on the offside. Easy single. Score moves on to 5. Angelo Pereira and Nasir Ahmed open the batting. So Nasir is going to be facing Mohammed Ishard from the bottom end. Ishard run up for the third delivery and hits it straight to the fielder at square. No run. Score stays on 5. Pereira on 2, and Nasir Ahmed faced 1 delivery. No score. Ishard starts his run up, bowling to Ahmed, and he gets out. Gets an easy catch, outside edge, straight in the keeper's hand, and Nasir Ahmed goes without troubling the scoreboard. Sampa Army lost the first wicket at 5. 1 for 5 at 4 balls bowled. It was an easy offside ball. Ball was rising somewhat, and Nasir went to drive and just got the outside edge, straight in keeper's hand, and took a comfortable catch. Sharon, who scored the runs in the first inning, is the keeper, and he took it very easy. So Sampa Army is 1, lost the first wicket for 5. The new batsman, Shehan Jayasuriya, is batting. The new batsman, left-hander. He's going to be facing the 5th ball. Actually, yes, the 5th ball from Mohammed Ishard. And Shehan Jayasuriya, left-hander, about to face Ishard. Runs in, delivers the first ball to Jayasuriya, who wants a single, but it just stops it to the short mid-on, and they get no run. Jayasuriya wanted that single, but his partner did not, so he sent him back. Ishard runs in, delivers, and Jayasuriya expands his arm, and the ball goes through the extra cover region, picks up 2. Score moves on to 7. So at the end of over number 1, Sampa Army 7 for 1. They're chasing, they did 148 in 19. So Shadley is gonna bowl from the top end, and he's gonna be bowling to Shehan Jayasuriya. Shadley runs in, delivers, and Shehan goes through extra cover. Should be a 4. Fielders running down. May not get there. I think it's just going to be pulling right at the boundary. They pick up 2 for that shot. And score moves on to 9. It was outside, wide, and Shehan just opened the face. He went through the extra cover region. Shadley runs it again and bowls, and this time it beats the point fielder, but there is someone at the backward point region who picks it up, and they get a single. Moves on to 10. Shehan moves on to 5, and Pereira is going to be facing Shadley to Pereira, and he tucks it in to the short, and he shot mid wicket, and they get a quick easy single. Score moves on to 11. Looks like the rain has given us a break today. So far, it doesn't look like it's going to rain. I know they're calling for rain in the next hour or so, but let's hope it holds up at least through this first game, get a full 20 overs in. And Shadley bowls to Jayasuriya. There is an appeal, but umpire signaled wide. Oh, he didn't signal a wide. The batsman asked for the wide, but the appeal was because there was sound and it came off. Appears to have come off the pad. Bowler runs in, delivers, batsman walks up and slaps it through the cover. They take 2 easy singles. Score moves on to 13. 1 ball left in the over. Jayasuriya in 7, Pereira in 6. Shadley runs in again, bowling to Jayasuriya, and he ducks it to the point and makes a nice stop. They get no run. So at the end of the second over, 13 for 1, Jayasuriya in 7, Pereira in 6. They did 142 in 18 overs. They have calculated the DL score. We'll get to that if at some point it looks like we need it. I'll pass it along, but for now, it's clearing up a little bit. Clouds are moving around, and Mohammad Ishaq to start his second over from the bottom end. He is going to be bowling to Pereira, who just tucks it through the square leg region for an easy single. Shot runs in, delivers, and it's skied in the air. The fielder deep, just at the square leg, at the 30-yard circle, picks an easy catch. Ishad picks up another wicket. That's a second. And it Shehan Jayashura, all he could do was sky the ball, and the fielder just on the 30-yard circle at mid-wicket just picked it up. Sampa Army have lost the second wicket. They're at 14 for 2. But that was Angela Pereira actually, not Shehan that got out. Ishad has bowled 1.2 overs and picked up two wickets already in his Samp Army 14 for 2. The new batsman's going to face Mohammad Ishan. Navin Stott is the new batsman. He's going to be receiving the third delivery in the second over from Mohammad Ishad. Sure, Stott is going to make up for that 20-run over he gave. So let's see what he can do here. Ishad runs into Navin Stott. Navin Stott gets it done. Just tucks it back to the bowler. No run. The sun is coming out a little bit, which is a good indicator, and it's clearing. So there may not be any rain this afternoon, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with this weather. That's yet to come. Ishad runs in again to Navin Stott. Navin Stott goes for a drive, but gets a thick outside edge, goes down to the third man region, and picks up an easy single. Score moves on to 15. They did 140 in 17.2 overs with 8 wickets in hand. Ishad is going to be bowling to Jayashura. Ishad starts his run up, delivers, and Jayashura just tucks it to the backward point region, and they take a single. Score moves on to 16. Shehan on an 8 and Navin Stott on 1. Actually, Shehan should be 9. I'm sure the score is going to update here in a second. There it is. So Shehan on 9, Navin Stott on 1, and he's going to be facing the last ball of Mohammad Ishad, second over, third over of the inning. Ishad runs in, delivers. That's a full ball, and Navin Stott just lashes it all the way through the mid-wicket boundary. 4 runs, easy runs. It was as easy as you get. 4. Score moves on to 20 at the end of 3. Navin Stott on 5, Shehan Jayashura on 9. That drops the requirement down to 139 and 17 with 8 wickets in hand for Sampa Army. Shedley Yan is going to continue from the top end, and he's going to be facing Jayashurya, and he just tucks it back down to the bowler, no run. His first over cost him 6 runs. Shedley starts his run up. He's running into Jayashurya, gets the ball, puts it back to the short third man, fine leg, sorry, and he fielder did well to pick it up. Ball traveled quickly to him, and no run. Batsman probably feel he should have gotten a little bit more after that. It's a leg side ball. Just try to play it, but the fielder was there. Shedley runs in again to Jayashurya. This time it's wide, outside the off stump, and the umpire signals such. Score moves on to 21. Shedley starts his run up and delivers to Jayashurya, who tries to heave it all the way, but all he got was an inside edge, and it's going to run away for 4. He gets the inside edge. He's going to try to play through mid-wicket, but he got that inside edge, and just run down through that all the way to the back for 4 runs. Score moves on to 25. Jayashurya on 13. Bowls to Jayashurya again, and he just opens the face and tucks it down here to the third man area. Pick up an easy single. Score moves on to 26. Now Stott's going to be facing the 4th ball in the 4th over from Shedley Yan. Shedley Yan runs in and bowls to Navin Stott, and Navin Stott just opens the face and runs down. There's a fielder back, there's protection there through that third man region, picks up an easy single. Score moves on to 27. Jayashurya will face the last ball of the 4th over from Shedley Yan. Shedley runs in, bowls to Jayashurya. Again, he opens the face, and the third man just picks it up inside the circle. 1 run. At the end of over number 4, 28 for 2. Navin Stott on 6, Jayashurya on 15. So the Sampa Army required 127 in 16. So they required just about 7.9 runs and over in their 16 to get to that target. It's a long ways off. Mohammad Ashad continues on this end, and Jayashurya again goes over to the cover region, and Navin Stott is not interested in the second run. They take 1. Jayashurya moves on to 16. The score moves on to 28. 29. 29 for 2. We're in the 5th over with a shot bowling to Navin Stewart. Shot runs in, delivers to Navin Stewart, and it's he tries to bowl a short ball, but Navin Stewart stands there. It was short and it was slow, just about chest height, and Navin Stewart just pulls it through the backward square region, 4 runs, and didn't seem. Navin Stewart had no trouble just leaning back and pulling it to that region for 4. Score moves on to 33. Navin Stewart moves on to 10. He shot the ball to Navin Stewart again. And he starts and runs, delivers, and Stewart just plays it back to the bowler who did not, couldn't feel it. So they got an easy single. And it's 34. Score moves on to 34. His shot is going around the wicket to Jayashura. 4th ball of the over. Delivers. And Jayashura goes for expansive drive. Took a step, a hop, skip down, but Ishad just bowled it a little bit wider. And Jayashura couldn't catch up. The ball went to the keeper. No run. Shot bowled again to Sheehan, and he opened the face of the bat, and he goes straight to the deep cover point region, and the fielder just ran around and picked up an easy catch. It was just too easy. He's been trying to do this. I'm not sure why he is trying to maximize the power play, I'm sure, but the ball wasn't there for him to heave that ball. If he had played it on the front foot, he could have gotten easy singles anywhere. He chose to go in the air through the deep point area of the batsman, and the fielder just ran around, picked it up easily. So Sampa Army have lost the 3rd wicket. They're at 34 for 3, and we're still in the 5th over. Mohamed Ashad also has picked up his 3rd wicket. He's now bowled 2.5 overs, 20 runs, and he picked up all 3 wickets for Stallions. Incoming batsman is going to be Cody Chetty, who's going to face this last ball from Mohamed Ashad. And as a reminder, the Unity Cup playing with the ICC rule, the one that's going to take effect at the international level in October, that if the fielder is out caught, except for the last ball of the over, he will face. In this case, Cody Chetty will face the last ball from Mohamed Ashad. Ishan goes back over the wicket to Chetty. He starts his run up and he's going to deliver, and Chetty just plays a beautiful shot, beautiful cut shot, and he the fielder at point made an excellent stop. So at the end of 5, it's 34 for 3. Chetty played 1 ball. He hasn't scored. Now it's still on 6. Sampa Army 34 for 3, needing 121 in 15 overs. Sampa Army loses his game. They're definitely not going to go on to the playoffs. They lost the game yesterday when they batted first, so they choose to field today first, and didn't get the best of starts. But now Mr. is there. Well, they've got John Ross, Jagasaw, the Ashley Nurse to come. So they've got some batting. We'll see how they progress along these lines as they always go on. I don't think rain is going to be a factor anymore. It looks like it's a little bit cloudy, but it's cleared up. It's a little bit more brighter as the day is going on. We'll see. We'll see what happens with this one. Our Zier is a new bowler. He's starting from the top end. He's going to bowl some spin. And Navin Stewart, not pace, actually medium pace. And Navin Stewart gets in the ball down the leg side. Umpire signal wide. So Zier first ball is down the leg side. Easy run. And easy run in the case. In this case was a wide. So he'll have to bowl it again. They're moving the fielders around. And Zier bowls again. Stewart opens the face and went to the point region. No run. Zier bowls up. The signal dead ball for something on the field. So let's go back and start his run up again. Fielder was moving in the back, the 5-leg region. Zier runs in, balls to Navin Stewart, and Navin Stewart just opens the face and runs it down to short third man who picks it up, throws to the keeper. They get a single, and the score moves on to 36. Chetty will face his second ball of the inning, and nice cut, but the fielder right at point just stops the ball. Good feeling. We didn't see that type of feeling when Stallions were batting. Sampa Army let a few go. But Stallions appeared to be. And Chetty just went through extra cover. And is going to get 4 for it. 4 runs. Just took a step, opened the face, and went through the extra cover region. The score moves on to 40. And Chetty gets his first runs of the inning. Zier bowls to Chetty again, and this time he plays it short cover. He wants a single. Navin Stewart turns him down, so the score stays at 40. Zier runs in again, the ball to Chetty, and again it goes to the point region, and the fielder comfortably picks it up. No run. So at the end of 5-6, Samp Army 40 for 3. Requiring 115 with 7 wickets in hand. The run rate now required is the run rate is at 6.7. The required run rate is at 8.2. The partnership between Chetty and Stewart is at 6 off of 8 balls. We'll see who will come in the ball from the bottom end. Mohammed Shad is going to be replaced by So Basant Regmi is going to bowl to Navin Stewart. He's coming from the bottom end. The wind is in this direction, and he's going to bowl some spin. So the power play is over. Got 5 fielders outside, and Mr. Regmi is going to bowl to Navin Stewart. Regmi bowls, and Navin Stewart goes and pulls him, and take a comfortable single through the mid wicket. He's got protection there, picks it up easily. 1 run. Score moves on to 41. We're in the 7th over. Cody Chetty is going to be facing Regmi. Regmi bowls and plays it back, goes it back to the short bit. Keeper runs in and picks it up. Regmi's ball again to Chetty. Chetty's going to take a step down, and it's going to come straight down into our hand right here. Straight down here to us, to the long on region, to the long off, over long off. 6 runs. He just took 2 steps and dropped all the way in front of us. Easy 6 runs. The score moves on to 47. Chetty's moved on to 10. 1-4, 1-6. Regmi goes back to bowl to Chetty again. Chetty, Regmi bowls, and Chetty again. Oh, he gets an inside edge, and he's gonna run through the square where the keeper runs all the way to the square leg. Umpire picks up the ball, and he gets a single. Score moves on to 48. And we got 2 balls left in the over. Navin Stewart's facing. So Regmi is in the ball to Navin Stewart. Navin Stewart moves across, and Navin Stewart just moves across and hits it. It's going to go for 6. He has no intentions of running. First, from the bat, he just looked at it, and everyone did as well. So he went through the deep mid wicket region for 6. Navin Stewart moves on to 19. The score moves on to 53. Chetty to Navin Stewart again. Not Chetty, but... And he goes for 4. This time he comes and punches it through the onside to the wideish long on boundary. Picks up a 4. And now, at the end of the over, they got 1 ball left, I think so. Yeah, no, that should be the end of the over. That's ball number 6. The score is at 62 for 3 at the end of 58 for 3 at the end of 7. So Navin Stewart is that over was expensive. Mr. Rigby gave up 18 runs in that over, so they require 97 and 13 now. Navin Stewart on 23, and Cody Chetty on 11. Our ZA is going to continue from the top end, with Chetty facing the first ball of the 8th over. So he bowls, and Cody just taps it. Easy run, and the fielder, for no reason, there was bats more comfortably home, and the fielder at short mid-on, for some reason decided to throw the ball. Nobody backed up and get an easy extra run. So that's 2 in that ball for Cody Chetty. And the score moves on to 60. Again, hits the point region. Batsman Cody wants one. Navin still does not, sends him back. So the score stays at 60 over 7.2. Zia runs in again, and he gets a single. And out of nowhere, the rain has decided to come. So we do have the DL method here that we'll bring up and see. So if the rain comes, which it is now, and the DL method is going to say they're batting in this is over number 9, plays it to the point region, backward point to get a single, and the score goes on to 62 at the end of we're in the 8th over. So at 7.4 they've lost 3 wickets. So Sampa Army needs to be at 56, and they have 62. So Sampa Army is ahead of the DRS, and it's a wide. The bowler bowls a wide, and the score moves on to 63. So Sampa Army is ahead of the DLS at this point. They've lost 3 wickets. Cody Chetty plays the ball to the backward square. They get a run to move on to 64 they got 1 ball left in this 8th over. So at the end of this 7.5, so they need 55 and they have 64. The rain came and it just teased us and went away. Delivers again to Navin Stewart. Navin Stewart cuts the ball through the backward square, backward point actually, and they get 1. That's the end of the over. At the end of over number 8, they're 68 for 3. So Cody is going to be facing Cameron Shake is going to bowl, and Cody gets the ball, plays it through the point region, gets no run. Shake runs in again, bowls to Chetty, and he just cuts it again, or slash it through the point region, and the fielder runs around, picks it up on the boundary. They'll get an easy 2. The score moves on to 70. So at this point, Samp Army, they're ahead of the DRS. So it should be, unless they lose another wicket, they'll see, but right now they're ahead. But again, I don't think rain is going to stop this game. I think that there was just a quick shower that came through and left. Delivers, Cameron Shake, delivers again, gets the inside edge, and it goes down to the deep fine leg region, and they get a single. Cody Chetty moves on to 18. Score moves on to 71, and Navin Stewart on 28. Cameron Shake is going to deliver it to Navin Stewart. Navin Stewart waits for the ball, and it goes straight through long on and get a single without any expense. What they call a dead ball. Something happened on the field because it looks like Navin Stewart is returning to his umpire. Something happened on the field. They called a dead ball, and that it was a 4, not a dead ball. Sorry, it was a 4 all the way to the boundary. That's why Navin Stewart returned to his crease. My bad. And now he plays to backward point, and he gets no run. So the score is 75 for 3. Into the 9th over, 2 balls left in the over. Cameron Shake delivers again to Navin Stewart. Navin Stewart plays a forward defensive. And at the end of the 8th over, this is over number 9, it's 75 for 3. So in DRS, end of over 9, Sampa Army needed to be at 61. So they are comfortable ahead in the DRS, in the DLS, sorry, score. They're ahead by 14 runs. If they stay here, they don't lose another wicket, then they will, if the rain comes, they should win from here. Just to, if you're not watching the other game, Potomac is playing the DMV Warriors. DMV Warriors scored 172 for 6. Potomac is batting 53 for 5. In this game here, West just bowled that first ball of the 10th over. It went through the keeper, no run. Again, he delivers to Chetty. Chetty plays it through, and Navin Stewart turns down the run. It went back to the backward point region, more to the third man area, short third man, and Navin Stewart was not interested. He turned it down. So, the second ball, no run. And now Chetty gets the ball again. This time he plays it through that backward point, third man region. Again, Chetty wants to. Oh, he gets a 4. The ball did go across the boundary. Umpire signal for where the fielder, the ball just beat the fielder, and it rolled all the way to the boundary. Score moves on to 80.
Tell Money I'm standing here. He might be searching money. Please.
Score moves on to 80. And Chetty in 22, Navin Stewart on 32. The partnership is 46 over 30. Again, Chetty goes wide, and they pick up a 4. Alves bowled another wide ball. This one wide, and all Chetty did was open the face and slap the ball, guided all the way down to the backward extra point region for 4. Chetty moves on to 26. Score moves on to 84. Chetty gets the ball from Zia and Alves, and they get a single. Score moves on to 85. Potomac seems to be in playing, not sure what's going on there. 56 for 4, chasing 172. 54 for 6, chasing 172 on the other ground. Alves bowls again and gets the ball, goes straight to the keeper, no run. So DMV Warriors, which looks like they're going to win that game, they should be qualifying for the playoffs. Alvarez bowls again. Navin Stewart goes, puts it, and goes for, looks like it's a 4. He puts it through the mid-wicket region. Fielder couldn't cut it off, and go. Combos on now. It's 80, 89. for 3 at the end of 10. Navin still moves on to 36, and Chetty on 27. They need 66 and 60 balls with 7 wickets in hand. So they are moving along nicely. Sampa Army haven't gotten a wicket in a while. They need to find a way to break this partnership to get themselves back into the game. Our versus ball 3 overs for 30 runs. The current run rate is 8.9. They require 6.6 and 66 and 60 balls, which should be easy, but there's no such thing. Cameron Sheikh bowls to Chetty, and there's a lot of appeal, but umpire again is not impressed with the appeal. Not out. Cameron Sheikh runs up, delivers the second ball, and Chetty drives it to the long off region, and the fielder picks up. They get an easy single. Navin Stewart is going to be facing Cameron. Sheikh runs in the ball. He delivers to Navin Stewart, and Navin Stewart just picks it up, and it looks like he's standing there. He's going to go for 6. It's gone. He pitched the ball up. Stewart just heaves across the line and hit it down to the cow corner area for 6. The score moves on now to 96 for 3. Navin Stewart moves on to 42 off of 19. Four boundaries and 2 sixes. Sheikh moves in again to Navin Stewart, and Stewart stands there and taps it back. No run. Sheikh bowls again to Cameron, to Navin Stewart. And Navin Stewart comes, heaves it all the way down to the long on, to the long off, over long off. 6 runs again. He moves on to 48, and the score moves on to 102. Cameron bowls to Cameron, to Navin Stewart. Navin Stewart plays a defensive shot, no run. So at the end of 11 overs, Sampa Army 1 or 2 for 3, chasing 154. They need 53 runs and 54 balls now. Navin Stewart on 48 of 22. Cody Chetty 28 of 21. The partnership is worth 68 off of 40. With their required run rate is dropped below 6 at 5.9 runs per over. That over cost the Stallions 13 runs. The last 2 overs has cost, last 3 overs has cost 34. Shedley is going to bowl from the change ends. He's going to come from the top end, and he's going to bowl to Cody Chetty, and he just plays the ball through the square leg area, runs down midway down to the boundary, and Chetty picks up a run. So he gets to 30. Score moves on to 104. Shedley runs into Navin Stewart. Navin Stewart goes for a big hit and doesn't connect. It goes through the keeper. No run. I'm not sure that that's required at this point, unless Navin Stewart is in a rush to go somewhere. I mean, the game is comfortably in hand, but
Yeah, so far so good. Another game, we should be good.
Shedley runs in again to Navin Stewart. Navin Stewart goes this way, and this time it's on the leg side, and he hits it through the backward square boundary for 6. Score moves on to 109, and 46 left in 8.3 overs. 8.3 overs, with 7 wickets in hand, and Navin Stewart, that 6 brings up his 50 off of 24 balls. He has 6 boundaries and 4 sixes. His strike rate is at 225. The partnership is now worth 75 and 43. Cody Chetty 29 of 22. Navin Stewart 54 of 24. They require 46 off of 51 balls right now, and they're looking for the ball that Navin Stewart seems to have deposited back in the bush. Umpires are asking for replacement ball to get on with the game. At the other side of the field, Potomac is at 64 for 6, chasing 172. They need 109 and 67 balls. They being Potomac needs 109 and 67 balls. A run rate of 9.76. And the ball comes in our game. The ball fielder did find the ball, and it's going back to the bowler. He will now bowl. He's got three balls left in this over. Shedley runs in again to bowl to Navin Stewart. He delivers the ball to Navin, and Navin Stewart goes for another big hit. He misses again, and goes through the keeper, no run. So Navin Stewart is in a rush to get the game over with. The wind is picking up. There seems to be a cool wind coming through. Shedley runs into Navin Stewart and delivers, and Navin Stewart goes straight to long on, and no run. He doesn't take the run. It's at the 30 yards. It was a short run, but he's not interested in taking short and quick singles while he can hit those sixes that he's hitting. Shedley starts his run up again, and he's going to bowl to Navin Stewart, and he delivers. And Navin Stewart again goes for the hit and doesn't connect. At the end of the over, it's 109 for 3. Navin Stewart on 54 of 27. Cody 29 of 22. Sampa Army needs 46 runs from 48 balls with 7 wickets in hand. There's going to be a change in bowling from the bottom end. Waka Salim is going to be bowling to Chetty. He delivers, and Chetty just plays it through the deep square region, gets a single. Score moves on to 110. Waka Salim is going to be bowling to Navin Stewart. Once the ball gets dry, walks up, delivers to Navin Stewart, and Navin Stewart tries to go through the cover region with that shot and misses. Keeper collects, no run. Salim bowls again. Navin Stewart, this time he gets one on the leg side, and all Navin Stewart could do is deposit it in the hands of the fielder deep mid wicket. This is what I was saying before, is that there was no need for what he was doing. There's plenty of wide open spaces. He wants to deal in the sixes, and this time he did not connect. He went straight to the deep mid wicket fielder, who stood there and took a very comfortable catch. Sampa Army now 110 for 4. Navin Stewart made 54. Cody Chetty is not out on 30. They require 45 and 45 balls now. So it's run the ball from here on out with 4 wickets in hand. Navin Stewart's strike rate was at 161. Sorry, 186. The new batsman, Andrew McCarthy, he's going to be facing Wakasilin. Sampa Army 110 for 4 and 12.3 overs. Salim goes in to bowl to McCarthy, who plays that cover went to the backward point area, and they didn't take a single. Went too quick to the fielder. Salim goes in again to McCarthy. This time he pulls it through the mid-wicket region, but they'll take an easy single. Score moves on to 111, and required runs is 44. Waka's ball to Chetty, and Chetty plays a cut shot that goes to the short third man area. Pick up an easy single. At the end of the over, they're 100. Sampa Army 112 for 4. Chetty and 30, McCarthy and 2. We got 7 overs left, and Sampa Army needs 43 from 42. Cody Chetty is to face. He's going to be facing Shadley Yan. I think it looks like Shadley Yan is going to bowl his 4th over, and he runs in to deliver to Chetty, to Cody Chetty, and again it goes to the short backward point area, and the batsman do not take any run. Shadley Yan is going to be running in for his 2nd ball of his 4th over. He delivers to Cody Chetty, and again the same shot to the same fielder, same result, no run. So the runs have dried up a little bit since Navin Stewart got out, and now the run rate has gone back over 6. It was under 5.5 2 overs ago. Now it's back up to 6.3. Yan runs in again, bowls, goes straight, but there's a cover point fielder who cuts it off, and they get a single. Score moves on to 130 with Cody Chetty on 31, and the required runs at 42. So Shadley's got 3 balls left in his spell. He's bowled 3.3 overs, no maiden, 22 runs, and no wickets so far. He's going to be bowling to Andrew McCarthy, who's waiting on this delivery. They moved the fielder into the slip region. The bottom move from fine leg over to the slip. And Van bowls, and then McCarthy hits it through the long on area, just at the 30th circle, but they take a quick single, and the score moves on to 113. Chetty is going to face Shadley Yan, and Yan bowls, delivers, and he tucks it. It's a ball on the leg side. He just tucks it up his waist, and it's going to go for 4 through the backward square region. It was a ball that was short on the hip, if you will, and he just gently tucks it back, and the ball runs all the way to the boundary. 4 runs. The score moves on for Sampa Army to 118. 118 for 4. And this is the 14th over that's in progress. 1 ball left in the 14th over. Cody Chetty is on 36 of 28. He receives a delivery, and they take a quick single. Well, they wanted a single. It looks like McCarthy and Chetty had. They wanted a single initially. Initially, McCarthy did not run, but on the misfield / slide, they did eventually get it. So, the end of the 14th over, Samp Army 119 for 4. Andrew McCarthy 2, Cody Chetty 37. They need 36 from 36. You think at this point the Samp Army would be comfortable home, but they've got Ashley Nurse and John Ross Jagassara, a few others in the back. So Waka Salim he's continuing from the bottom end. He bowled at first ball to Cody. And Cody, it went through the keeper. Again, bowls, and again, this time, goes straight, and it's 6 runs. He just over the deep, long off region, goes all the way for 6. So Cody moves on to 43. Sampa Army, 124 for 5. 125 for 4. They require 30 runs. In 34 balls. So Cody Chetty has batted a nice inning here. He's been there for a while. He's on 43 of 31 with 2 boundaries and 4 boundaries and 2 sixes. This time he gets the delivery from Waka Salim, and he just taps it back. Through the offside, bowler runs around and picks up an easy no run. Marcus runs in again, and Cody this time goes straight down, 4-6, straight into the box area. So Cody is on 49. He's on 49. Samp Army is on 129. They require 24 runs to win. This is turning into an expensive over. He bowls again, and he tries to. It beats the batsman who's trying to do a little cheeky cut shot. Didn't get successful. Those cheeky shots are what gets you out. Again, Salim walks in to Cody Chetty, delivers it. This time it's a bit short, and they're calling for a catch. It looks like that's exactly what happened. The ball was short. The batsman just got a little bit excited and he just hits it down to the mid-wicket area region, and fieldsman took a comfortable catch, and that's the Sampa Army's 5th wicket. Cody out on 49. That's the so Sampa Army is now 131 for 5. Cody Chetty making 49 of 35 with 4 fours and 3 sixes. Actually, Nurse is in the wicket now at the bat, but he's not gonna face. He's gonna face the. He's gonna face the bowling. Well, actually, he's not going to face. McCarthy's going to face. That was the end of the last over, is when Cody Chetty got out. When Cody Chetty got out. So the McCarthy's going to face. They need 24 and 30. 24 runs and 30 balls. Look at Cameron Shake has. They got 4. Sorry, McCarthy pulled Cameron Shake away for 4. So they now need, it's 137. They need 18 to win. McCarthy just leaned back and pulled it through 4 runs. McCarthy again plays extra cover. They get 1. And that's it. So that's the score has moved on to 138. It is 17 in the over. 17 to win. Nurse comes in, and Nurse pulls that one through all the way through the mid-wicket region for 6. He just got down on his knees and whacked it all the way into the bush for 6. So now Sampa Army needs 11 runs to win, and it could very well end in this over because if actually Nurse gets, well, first they got to find the ball. They may want to get another one because I don't know they're gonna find that. I think I don't know they're gonna find that ball. They may have to look for a while. The rain hasn't come yet, so. But actually, Nurse just connected them that one, and it went for the 6. So the over so far has cost 13 runs. So at 144, Sampa Army needs 11 runs to win. Sampa Army needs 11 runs to win. The umpires have called for a ball, so they're running out there and going to give them. There's a box of balls for the umpire, so they'll we'll get this going on here in another minute or so. Yeah, they didn't find that one from Ashley Nurse, and I'm afraid if the bowler, if Cameron Shake puts the ball there again, It's going to go right back again. So, all right, they replaced the ball with one from the box, and we're going to get restarted here in a minute. Sampa Army 144 for 5. Ashley Nurse on 6, and Andrew McCarthy on 9. 11 runs to win. It should be comfortable. Well, there's no such thing as comfortable in cricket, I guess, anymore. Again, Ashley Nurse now goes through extra cover, and this one went for 6. So, Samp Army 150. They need 5 runs to win. Nurse has hit back-to-back 6s. The over has cost 19 runs at this point, and it could very well be done in this next ball. They need 4. Ashley Nurse on 12. McCarthy on 9. Samp Army needs 5 runs to win. And again, Cameron Shake. And this one goes straight up. Who wants it? Cameron Shake wants it. It's out caught. He catches the ball. So he gets his revenge from Ashley Nurse. Samp Army 150 for 5. Ashley Nurse is out for 12. And McCarthy is there on 9, sorry. So this is the 150 for 6. They need 4 runs to win. They need 4. And Cameron Shake has one ball left in his over. Which at the end of one more in the 16th over is what the new batsman is going to be. As soon as they're announced, I'll let you know. Young Rowe. Young Rowe is a new batsman, and he's going to be facing the last delivery of the 16th over from Cameron Shake. Samp Army needs 5 runs to win. Samp Army needs 5 to win. Let's see what Yaro can do. He gets the ball. He plays it through the long on region. Right about a 30-yard circle somewhere there, and they take a single. Score moves on to 151. That's the end of over number 16. At the end of 16 over, Samp Army 150 for 6, requiring 4 runs to win. So Sampa Army did well when I think the Stallions will rue that opening start. They had 48 runs in the first 4 overs, and they did not capitalize. The spinners for Sampa Army did pull it back, and they bowled 12 overs for about 52 runs, but picked up 7 of the 9 wickets that fell. I think that's where the game got turned. Unfortunately, Stallions spinners could not duplicate what Samp Army spinners did, and that's what we are seeing here. Coming back to bowl from this end is going to be Rigby, whose first over cost 18 runs, and Yar is going to be facing him, and he bowls and delivers, and he gets a leg side ball, and it's going to go all the way for 4, and that's going to be the end of the inning. The game is over. Samp Army has won 155 in 16.1 overs. The game is over. Samp Army won by 4 wickets. The summary, the scorecard reads, anyway, Samp Army won easily in the end. Thank you. Woo.